Everybody, I'm just back at the boat again, and today is going to be windows. So this side and that side, there's no knob in this, but yeah, this lot here is a mess. I'll just spin this camera around. Right, okay, so here we go. If you can see, look, these have snapped off. This is in a state. Look at the state of this. Yeah, they're all broken off. You know, the rubber tracks are no good. There we go. Here we are. Look, these tracks, look, they're all full of gunge and they're a state. And these are all broken. So yeah, I'm gonna pull these out. I've got all new rubber tracks for these. I've got some 10mm plastic rod for this. I need to drill and tap all them. So I've got the drill stand in the van. Yeah, this side here. No, these are all right actually. These handles are okay, but this knob, look at the state of that. This is gone, duff. So yeah, that's all coming out, and then we've got flipping. Look at the state of this. Look, we've got moss and crap in there. So yeah, that's basically that. So I thought I'd make a video from this one. I'll just spin that around again so it's got me. So yeah. So it's windows today, and if I get a bit of time, I might do the radar arch. I don't know. Probably tomorrow for that, because I need to get that framed up and then get it across to a pal of mine. He's going to weld it all up for me, and then I can get solar panels and stuff on the roof. But the boat's coming along quite nicely. It's you know, it's dragging on, to be fair, but anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna go get my bits and bobs out of the van, get some tools, and then we'll start pairing these windows out. Just spin that round a second so you can see. Yeah, I'm gonna pair these out, and then I'll scratch this a little bit here. So I'm gonna buff that out with a buffer, a bit of cutting compound on it, and then get these windows tidied up. And yeah, so yeah, alright, I'll be back in a minute with some gear. Bloopers, you know, the flipping bloopers on, you know, sometimes these cameras they're annoying. Anyway, you can probably hear me. So I'm gonna go outside now and see if I can get this blooming trim off of you. What I'll do is I'll just get this. I'll cut through this because it's no longer required. We've started now, so we're gonna have to get it done now. Cut it all off. Right, this seal is an absolute bind to get off of you. Right, so it's just a case of just pressing it in and then cutting through this seal, and yeah, that's see if I can just I can see me having to buff these windows because this damn thing don't want to come out here. It's what it's stuck in, is that? Shocker alert. Right. And there's not much room to get anything in here. Okay, right, we've got that bit split. Okay. Let's see if I've got down here. Yeah, I've got that bit off down there, so trim is an absolute nightmare again. Sorry, but I've had to leave camera on inside because I seriously get me faffing with that and then doing this as well, so you can just hear me. But we're just pushing this trim out now by releasing this rubber seal. There we go. Right, so we've got that off. See if I can get this window out. Right, that's it. That's freed that. Good. This is stuck at this corner. Let's see if I can get it to shift. So it's just a case of just working this palette knife between this flexi seal. Don't want to use anything too sharp because you'll end up scratching all perspex. Oh, let me just have a breather. Take this out of the way. Right, I'm going to come back inside now because you can't really get any kind of purchase from one side, so I'm going to see if I can get in here and just push my way through this metal, this rubber seal. It's well stuck, I tell you. Just bring this camera up here, look. Can I? Yeah. It's this rubber seal, this foam rubber, whatever it is, seal is stuck so well. Obviously it has to do because I don't want to let water in. Oh, there we go, we've got it. Right then. That's the metal frame out. Oh, what a... Let me just spin this round. Right, there's a metal frame. It's stuck to this, so I'm going to have to clean all this glass, well, perspex stuff. I'm going to have to clean all that off, clean all that rubber seal, pare all that gunge off it and get it all nice, and then we can look towards getting the other side done then. But I'm only going to show you one side so you can see it done. So right, I'm going to go and take this frame now downstairs. From but I've set up a little bench down there. I've got to drill out this track and put some decent machine screws in there. Some flanged head bolts, actually, that's what they are. Probably M5, something like that, which is a bit more meat on. Just spin this round. So yeah, looking a little bit dishevelled now from that exercise. But yeah, it's a bit of a pain to do, to be honest. Wow, out of breath. Old man here, showing me age. Yeah, so it's not an easy job, but anyway, but this is out now, and I've been saving this job until last, to be honest. It's I should have done it ages ago, but anyway, I didn't. So, but yeah, so now you know what the crack is. I've got some stuff, some alcohol and stuff. Hopefully it'll clean off this old sticky, clean all inside the window side there, give this a buff in, and then I can drill out and then tap some new threads into this metal channel, and then we can offer it back up, put all window back in and put the new rubber seals back in, and it should look all good again then. And then I can do this side. So right, I'm going to crack on, and I'll go downstairs now. Right, I've set up a little bench outside here. This is the metal trim here. This is the glide track that it all goes in, and it's all messed up inside there. So I'm going to drill out all these points, get rid of all this lot, clean all this up, and then tap a bigger thread into that, and then I can put these new flanged head bolts in. Everything's in here in a bag. I'm just going to give thanks now to Fox's Yachts for supplying me with this gear, Beneteau dealer. None of this is affiliated in any way, no sponsorships, no nothing. This is basically, I spoke to, I can't remember his name, is it John at Fox Yachts, I can't remember now. Anyway, I spoke to him, and this is all the gear, so it's all brand new, but it weren't cheap. A couple of knobs, and this trim here, and delivery and that from France were about 170 quid, 180 quid, something like that. So right, I'm going to get all this crap off here now, and then I'm going to tidy it all up, and then get it all ready for drilling. Right, just a basic Stanley knife, that's all you need, and then just pare this rubber seal off. Keep your fingers out of the way, sharp. So yeah, so just pare it off so it's nice and flat. Most of it's off, so there'll be a little bit of residue left on behind, but you know, this just comes off easy. We can clean this lot up then, and we can stick as new seal to that. Right, okay then, yeah, here we go. There's a 4.5mm drill bit in there, and these are, I'm just back to it some bit, these are flanged head bolts. They're 10mm long, and they're an M5 thread, so I threaded it there. So there's an M4 that's in at the moment, and it's just not substantial enough if you ask me. So yeah, so that's basically just a test piece I did there to make sure that we've got the right drills and so on. So I'm going to knock camera off now, and I'm going to drill all these out, get them all drilled and threaded, and then I'll show you what they're like when they're done, because I've got to clean the perspex and that up here, and then get the seals on back of this, so I can offer it up to the windows and see what it looks like. So I'll make some progress, and I'll come back to you in a minute. Right then, oh, 1 minute. I'll just turn the generator off for a minute. Right, the reason why I've got this drill stand here, it might seem a bit over the top for just drilling a few little measly holes in some aluminium, but a lot of these have snapped off, and so drilling it by hand, you can be all over the place with a hand drill. It can be out of plumb and everything. So I want to get the whole cut the drill hole perpendicular to the actual work I'm working on. So I've got a nice threaded section to screw into, I'm going to have to drill them out by hand on boat because I'm just running through the perspex, but on here I want it to be perfect. So I'll just spin camera around. Okay, so you see, oh, do you know what? Right, okay, yeah. So there, it snapped off, but I've basically I've filed it down so it's flat now. Then I can centre my. I'm not going to use a centre punch. I'll just centre it with the drill stand, and then I'll just drill straight through it. I've cleaned this off with a bit of sandpaper, and I've gone over it with a bit of isopropyl alcohol to just take any of the excess off, and I'll put my new sticky to that now. But yeah, I'll drill these, and then we'll thread them, and then we'll see what it looks like. I'll put it on the stand. Yep, so I'll just start this generator up now, and I'll just drill these last couple of ones out. I've put a bit of rubber on this so that if there's any oil residue on this plate, it doesn't stick to framework, and then the seal water beer then. So right, I'll just drill this now. So there, look, can you see? It's got a little flat blade screwdriver slot, and it'll just snap off that. So I'm going to drill it out completely, and then I can get a new piece of plastic on that. Right, I've just got the tap wrench in there, so I'm going to basically start this off. If you go forward a turn then back, it cleans all the swarf out, and then go forward, back again, forward, back, keep going until you've got a nice thread going all the way through that, because it tapers. It's a tapered tap is this, so that's it. So that's basically the thread. So I'll come back out of there now. Oop. Dropping it on the floor. Just give this a quick. There we go. Just quick clean. Right, so now let's get a nice clean 5mm M5. So yeah, so we'll try this in here now. And yeah, we've got a lovely thread now in there. Nice thread. So yeah, so I'll basically I'll drill the hole. I'll tap the whole lot now, get them all done, clean the windows out, and then we can offer this back in place then. Right, okay. I've put this trim inside here, this rubber trim. I'll just show you. Okay, this okay, right, yeah, this trim's in, look, all the way around in there, so that's basically sorted now. So that's that. I've got to drill these, make these holes bigger now. That's all the way through there, and it's absolutely ghost, is that. So yeah, I'm gonna sort that out. So yeah, I'll just spin this camera around. And then I'll drill these out here, look. Okay, just making all these a bit bigger to suit the new bolt. Oh, that's it, back of there. Wow. Okay, right, back in a second. Let's take that off so I can get to it. Alright, I'm back. I'll just undo this this panel here, because this bolt hole is right at the side of this panel. Need to get vacuum cleaner in soon and give it a good old clean. Something there. That's it. Just a bit stuck. Okay. Right, I'll drill this one out now. That's it there, isn't it? Blimey, it's in a awkward spot, that. Okay, now this thing here. I'll see if I can wind it out from this side. Okay, it's absolutely stuck. No, I don't want to go, does that? Doesn't want to go. To know. Right, let's go a bit bigger. The drill bit. That's it, gone. Right, okay. Just get the size of this flanged head bolt and see how much I can go. Oh yeah, plenty. Right, I'm going to drill all these out now. It's something like a 1/4 of an inch drill, is this, something like that. 6 mil, something like that. Right, so I'm going to just widen this. Right. So I'll just give myself some movement in that trim. Not restricting myself. Okay, and last one. Good. Right then. one of the things to do now is get my vacuum cleaner. Can't do with all this muck all over here. Right, I'll just turn this off a second. Get this vacuum cleaner going. Okay, right. Bit of cleaning now. Bit of safe bathroom cleaner. Give it a bit of a clean. Just an initial on the inside. Right, a bit of this other stuff now, this isopropyl stuff now outside. I'll go out here. Yeah, it's coming off alright. Is this old rubber seal? That's good. Not too much rubbing. Very good. Okay. Need to be a contortionist to work on these, honestly. Especially in lockers. I'm just going to give this just a basic clean so I can just see how this trim fits. I'll give it a really good clean soon before fitting it in permanently, just so I can just see how it looks. Probably can't see me there, but I'm just out on cockpit, just giving this sliding window a little blast. Give it a quick clean off with this this alcohol. Okay, just get it into some kind of tidy order so I can handle it, work with it. Right, okay. Back into the cockpit. Can you see my camera? Not right good, eh? Let me just spin that down a minute. Sorry about this camera stuff, it's, you know, it's just a bit of a bind. But anyway, right, so what I'm going to do is just put this in place for now. Okay, let's get this. Did I bring the rest of the bolts in from outside? It doesn't look like it. Right, I'll go and get them. I'll knock this off a second. Right, I've been and got rest of these flanged dead bolts. Is it following with this camera? Doesn't look like it, does it? Active track, my backside. Right, I'm going to just spin this round here now so you can just see. Just come like this, see, yeah, you can see them. Right, I'm going to just offer this in place now and just see how it looks. $10mm. These little flanged dead bolts, so it doesn't protrude too far into oh, look at that. Hey, come on. There we go. Right, I've got another one here. So it doesn't protrude too far into this rubber. Right, I'll just undo this inside. Do that just to give me a little bit extra play here. Okay. Fasten that up. Let's just see how much we've got here then. Okay. Yeah, I might have to go a little bit more with these actually, because I've got a rubber seal to go on yet. So 10mm plus this might not be enough. Might have to go a bit more. But I think I have some 20mm anyway, so okay, let's just offer this in place so it's like, it's looking good already. Blooming heck, looking the biz. Look at that. Right, let's get that sliding window now. Let's just put that in place and just see what it looks like. I'll have to don't fall out please. I've just put it in there loose, so I'm going to have to move that frame a little bit and push this inside and then get everything, but that will slide back there beautifully, all that, so that will be okay. And that's the stop that goes at the back of there. So yeah, all in all, that's going to be okay, is that? Not so sure about these 20mm, these 10mm bolts though. Yep. Just measure it at the side of this. See what it looks like here. Yeah, should be a bit more. With the bolts are 10mm and with the thickness of this, which is probably about, I don't know, 6mm or so, 7mm, then the trim as well, and the rubber seal. It's going to take us up a bit more, so I'm going to go and see if I've got a 20mm bolt and see what it looks like, and if it looks okay, then I'm going to give this a good clean and I'm going to put it in place. I need to get my old polisher out and polish some of these scratches out that's on here as well, but at least I can get this somewhat light now. Yep. Right, I'm going to make a bit of progress, and I'm turning this camera off now, so I'll make some progress. Just put that to center again. I'm going to make some progress now on this. I'm going to get this lot put into place, give it a good clean, this window, because it's going to rain again soon and I've got power tools outside and that, so I'm going to get this sorted out. But that's the general idea. Take it out. There's some M5 flanged head bolts there, and they look quite nice then compared to what they were before, aluminium. And I mean, yeah, aluminium it's fine, but it still rots and it still oxidizes and it still you end up snapping bolts. So yeah, end of story on that one. I've put some stainless ones in. So right, I'm going to give this a clean and then get this ready to put in place for a final time. Right, I'll turn this off and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, right then, I've got this in now. This is the track, look. So that's basically sliding beautifully now, is that? So I'm going to, I've got some of this, some 3M heavy duty flexible adhesive and waterproof tape. So this can basically, if I can get it out of the bag. Right, okay, this can go on now all the way around this entire trim. Just a minute, just check this. Trim that. Right then. Okay, just run this tape all the way around. It's going to take a little bit of califudging around this corner. Let me just take this. Doesn't want to go around corners very well when this thing is on back of here, this tape. So I'll just tease it round corner, nice and gently, like that, and then just put that tape back on there like that, so it's got that corner. Right, there's not much room on this cockpit, so I've got to come over here now. Don't know if camera can see me very well, but anyway. Okay. Same again here on this curve, just a small tiny cut through the paper and just go around here. Like that. paper back on. Now we can get it squared out a little bit now so it's nice and straight. Okay, there we have it. Just trim that off like that. Very good. I'll just take this out for a second because I need to punch the holes through where the I can feel it there, so that's one. Other ones there. Okay. Can't feel it yet. Bit of this on. There we go. There it is. Come on. There we go. That's that one. This is this one. So that one's for that. And that one's there. Okay. No more. Just those then. Right then, so that's the long bit, so that's the inside. So that's it, that's where it goes. Well then, this can go in place now. Yep, that can go in place. Let's see if we get this right first time now. Oh, there's another one in the middle. Damn and blast. There we go. Right then. So I'm going to pull this 3M stuff off now. This backing tape. We get one chance of this now. Alright, like a clown, left my radio on dinner, and there's music and all sorts on there, so I've probably got a lot of unused footage I can't use now for some reason. Blooming heck, what a nightmare. Right, so I'm going to offer this now in place. It's a bit of a pain when you're on your own. Not much what I need two hands really. I need to behave like I need to be an octopus to do this. Right. We'll do it though. We'll do it. We'll get it right. Yeah, we'll get it right. More than one way to skin a cat, so to speak. So yeah, I'll just get this this corner in first. Does it feel good? He asks himself. Yep, that's it. So no point having these like that because it's just let's lift these out. Let's get this bottom one supported first. Best thing about this 3M stuff, it's not like very high tack, if you know what I mean. 1 minute, I'm going. Oh, pain that. Need to get this back one in first here. It's not very high tack, so you can offer it in place and then you can manipulate it, move it a little bit. If you've got 2 hands, so the 4 hands, always better than 2. Right, let me just get that there. Once we get this started, it'll be all right. Okay, that don't look overly bad now like that. Let's get another one at top of here going. Right, okay. I'm using the 20mm bolts now, because the 10s are not enough. Right, let's just see what it looks like. Right, see if it. Yep, that's alright, is that? Right. Just line this one up. Better than before. Before we were massively struggling. Everything snapped off. So at least this side is just about right now. Oh, let me just make another. Okay, let's get this one in. I wasn't sure if the 20mm ones would be too much with the rubber, whether it would push it and then into the track and then basically what's the word I'm looking for? I thought it might have honestly can't remember what word I'm looking for. Yeah, not good. I'll think of it. I'm thinking what it is now. I can't think of a word. Anyway, yeah, I thought it might have pushed rubber in and then made it, you know, so that it wouldn't seal properly. Yeah, it is actually. It's pushing it over. I'll just see if I can get a 10 in there. See what the 10 does. If not, I might have to cut these down a little bit. It's not the word that I'm looking for, but squashed, you know, is it I don't want it to squash the rubber, but yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to take out, yeah, I'm going to have to take these out, these 20s, they're too long, and because it just looks, it doesn't look right on this. It needs about a 1/4 of an inch off every single one. That is a pig. Distort. That's what I was looking for. Distort the rubber. Yeah, and it is. When you push these in, it's distorting it. But anyway, because can you see how it's gripped it there? It's gripped it and it's pushing the rubber over. So I'm gonna have to get into the van and just literally just nick off about 6mm off every one of these bolts. But you know what, I can always take a bit off, but you can't add any on, can you? You know what I mean? So you need to be right size. But that is, yeah, a bit of cleaning there, but that is fantastic. What did I do with the yeah, knobs and stuff are outside in the van, because I've got all outside trim and stuff to go on. Right, I'm going to go and make some progress again, and I'll show you what it's like when I've done. Now I'm going to cut all these down. Okay, quick walk round. Let's have this microphone behind here. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Put some striping on the cab. The windows are now done. Nice blue rubbing straight stripe all the way around. Yep, same there. These signs, that's the Antares sign, and then the Beneteau. I've put a little go faster stripe on there, and that's the Voyager sign there, and there's the fenders. Here we have the windows from down here, but we'll nip onto the cockpit now and have a quick look. Right, okay, so these windows are done, look. Nice. They glide beautifully. Look. They're all finished. Those are the rails for the curtains. We've got to tidy those up yet, paint them black, and then those are finished. Right, that's locked now. So that's now locked. Same for this side. Press that button in there. That's locked, and that's all done as well. Just waiting for that to go off. Just glued that timber in there. But yeah, that's the windows finished. Oops, dropping the thing. Just a second. Get a knock on there. Yep, that's the windows done. So all good, to be fair. Finito. So next it's going to be these curtains. We've got a timber to go down the middle there, down mullion. I've got my cushion now, but it's in. Look at that. Brilliant. So yeah, just a quick look in here. This is back of here, look. USB sockets and stuff. There's the TV cabinet and that, and then this is all boat gear, radar and stuff. Yep. Just in there, lift it up. There's crockery. Went with a bit of a clout, but yep, that's it. So there we go. It's coming on. You know, the windows are now in and the seal now. Those look pretty darn good. And those are the flanged head bolts. M5. Yeah. There. And it's got a piece of 10mm plastic rod, and that screws from both inside right the way through the window and to the outside. Same goes for that one there. Yep, we're all done for now, so I'm going to retreat, go home, go for some tea, and that's it for today.